Hi there, my name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we are part of the ELCA, and welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text and we tie him to an item from the Dollar Tree or the junk drawer or the kids' room or the garage. You know how we've been doing it. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your week with me in this way. And you know what? If you're going to the extravaganza in 2024 in the like 2.5 weeks from now, I'll get to meet you. I'm excited. I'm leading 2 in-person workshops. They're the same ones, just repeated, and then one online about diving into the deep end of the children's sermon and all of that. We're going to do some creative work. We're going to workshop 2 texts that cross over between the narrative lectionary and the revised common lectionary, and we're going to have a good time. So looking forward to that, looking forward to seeing so many of you. If you're going to be there, reach out and let me know. It'd be great. Catch a cup of coffee or anything. Anyway, excited about that. So this is going to be brief. I've got a little bit of springboards, but I'm using older stuff because this Sunday, Epiphany is on Saturday, so I'm going to do Epiphany Sunday. And then I'm going to actually move Baptism of the Lord Sunday to the next Sunday. But I'm going to share some links on my blog. So if you don't know where that's at, if you're just seeing this on YouTube, I'll put those links in the show notes, if you will, and you can take a look at that. But it's dskidsermons.com, and but the link will be down below, so you can take a look at that. But we'll link to one where I talk about both the Epiphany and the Epiphany Children's Sermon and the Baptism of the Lord. And then also I've got a link for the narrative lectionary from a couple of years ago that still I like it, and it's actually using a small little tea set and Jesus eating with people. And you know, when Jesus eats with people, he gets in trouble because people are like, I can't believe. It's almost like Blazing Saddles. Rump, rump, rump. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy. Anyway, so, but just a brief movement into the Epiphany text, and I use this children's sermon every single year. I love it. The point of it and all of that gets down. So anyway, I use this. I have a star puppet. I have a star puppet, and we do a star tour in the text. In the text, they do a star tour in the text too because they're following a star. But we do a star tour where I have people. I have the kids. They follow me, they follow the star, and we take a tour in different places where we will see Jesus, because the wise men, the magi, they follow the star and they find Jesus. And we look at different places that we find Jesus. We find Jesus when we hear about Jesus in the Word in the pulpit, at the altar where we celebrate, at the table where we celebrate the meal, at the baptismal font where God's grace drenches us, and then at the end, I say, oh, but the star tour doesn't end here. And we take the star into the center of the congregation, and I stop and I say, we find Jesus here, in the midst of the congregation, in the midst of the people, in the midst of all of you. Jesus is present here because God tells us, Christ tells us, when 2 or more are gathered, I'll be there in your midst. I'll be there. And that's the gift. That's the star tour. No, that's upside down. Star tour. So there we are, and we follow that. Now you can use this. The Dollar Tree times has a star helium balloon. Helium is sometimes I'll go there and they have it. Not that I'm always buying helium, but they usually have a sign that says we got helium today. Anyway, or get a poster board, cut out a star, and then attach a yardstick or a tree branch or something onto the back of that, and then you can do a star tour where you're carrying the star on the stick and you're walking, and it reminds me of the White House. And we're walking, and star tours in Hollywood. All right, so that's it. You can check out the other links, and you can do the search or whatever for other aspects. One of the links will be talking about the baptism of the Lord if you're doing that Sunday. But anyway, thank you so much for your partnership in this ministry. Thank you for this last year for any and all of you who have given donations, very helpful, very encouraging, but more than anything, thank you for reaching out and let me know that you're using the site, and appreciate you all. And so Happy New Year, and I look forward to seeing many of you at the extravaganza. All right, we'll see you next week. Peace.